YouTube channel, and it's Wednesday, so traditionally I have done one sheet wonders, although we tend to do one sheet wonders quite a lot at the moment, but that's not necessarily a bad thing. I know you guys quite enjoy seeing what can be created with stamps. So hello, welcome everybody, especially if you're coming and watching on the replay. It's great to have you here. So I'm just, let's just zoom out a little bit. Oh, there we go. Is that better? Yay! I think we've got it there. How's everyone doing? Lovely to see you all. So, oh, your coldest day of winter. Oh my goodness. Well, we are like the opposite here in the UK. It is again warm. So, yeah, but you know, I'm not complaining. I'm just bearing it and just enjoying it. Well, trying to enjoy it. Okay, so what I've chosen today is I've had a look through my stamp collection and chosen stamps that have that watercolour look about them. So we've got Blossoms in Bloom, Christmas Season, which is a new one that's going to be available on the 3rd of August 2021, Art Gallery. There are some elements to that I'd like to mix and match with some other things. And we've got Hand Penned Petals, because look, I know that one is meant to colour in this here. However, I'm wondering if I can combine it with this stamp here and see what we can create from that. Okay, so just going to kind of go for that lovely, very on trend watercolour feel that is around at the moment, and see what we are going to create tonight. So hello Mindy, Vanessa, Linda, Monica, Sheila, Serene, Kathy, Melanie, Susan, Christine, Jamie, Mrs. Seahag, Annie Wagner, hello, Paula, Sylvia, hello everybody. So welcome. Do encourage your friends to come join us. It's the night is young and only just getting started. So yeah, invite your friends along if you would like to perhaps do a bit of socializing. Socializing online has just taken on a whole new dimension, hasn't it, over the last year? It's quite bizarre. So, oh, now I need mats. I've just realised I've got a lot of photopolymer. Now, I hope my fan is not interrupting the sound too much. Please just tell me if I need to speak up more closely, or clearly, rather, not closely. Hello, Cheeky Monkey Crafts. Hello, Claire. Nice to see you. Right, so, oh, I'm really not quite sure what I'm doing here today. Might go for some waves of flowers, I think. I think it'd be nice to make some kind of like, I don't know, like we're making sort of floral kind of wreaths that, I don't know. I'm just going to figure it out as we go along. Now this is a lovely stamp for creating a sort of trickle posy effect. I've not done this before, so this is a new way to use it. So this is a stamp that's in Hand Penned Petals, which is a watercolour style stamp. It does have outlines that you can use to colour in, but in this instance I'm just using the stamps as, you know, just as that watercolour element. Right, so how are we going? Oh, let's get some of this lovely fresh Freesia. So I'm imagining this is like a summer, oh, what's the word I want? What is it called when you put flowers together and you put them on your mantelpiece? Oh, the name escapes me. Anyway, we're doing a summer version. Because why not, hey? Why not? Yes, it's late. It is late. I'm sorry. I had a church meeting. Then Tom and I decided to go shopping. Then, because I'd bought some vegetables that needed like cooking today, I then started cooking. Oh, and then the saga of our boiler continues. So the guys came around to have a look at our boiler today. For those of you in America, I think it's called a furnace. Garland. Thank you, Paula. Nosegay. Isn't a nosegay something that you just like a tussy mussy? That's what I thought a nosegay was. Yeah, so they came round. So my husband and I were picked up by my father-in-law to go and with a couple of my children, and we went and had showers at my in-laws' house because the car was in the garage and we had no hot water for bathing. So we did that, and then the gas guys arrived, and then apparently that we need a part or something for our boiler. So thankfully what I did do, smart me, I did switch off the mains water last night, but what we've done is we've switched the water off to the boiler so that we can at least use cold water in the house, so we can flush toilets and so forth, because, you know, we have 6 people living in this house. And also we can use our appliances, because we've got my washing machine doesn't need hot water for it to work, so I can use my washing machine and my dishwasher. So although we're not kind of got hot water, mains hot water, at least we can do things like that. So I'm just stamping inside. Oh no, I think I've picked the wrong colour, but you know what, I'm just gonna have to go with it now. Yes, Serene's on holiday and Reet's on holiday, I think. Is it both of you that are on holiday? Ooh, I think my pink needs re-inking, you know. Oh well, we'll go with it. Just keep stamping, just keep stamping. Oh, you're playing with the penguins. Enjoy, Claire. Please do more videos. We enjoyed your videos. Okay, right. So that's the pink done. Now we need some kind of centre in this. Now, what stamp set that have I used recently that's got a really pretty little centre? I was using it recently, wasn't I? It's got these tiny dots. Ooh, what was it? What was it? Oh, 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 oh. What one was it? I was using it the other day, and we did these tiny wee centres. Oh, sorry, bear with. Just gonna try to figure it out. Oh, Poinsettia Petals. That has a cute tiny little centre. That one. Let's see what happens when we use this. Oh, it disappears. Okay, that's because it's very textured. Hi, Christine Gray. Hello, Linda. Hello, Diane. Cheryl. Hello, Wendy. Okay, we're going to have to go for something darker. Let's try Melon Mambo. Oh, that's better. Oh, yes. Got to have it showing up, don't we? That's nice. I like that. Okay. So I am very eager to play with this one. So I have played with it already. I did my hold on, what month are we? July. I did my June thank you video using this stamp set. So if any of you, oh, now a word on that. For those of you who followed me for a while, you know that if you support my channel or you shop with me or in my team, you get to see the exclusive video that I do once a month. And this month I did it with this. Now, there's a couple of people who super chatted me in June, and I'm finding it very hard to track you down in terms of your email addresses and so forth. So if you super chatted me in June but have not received the video featuring this stamp set, please email me, ruthtrice@gmail.com. And can I say also, if you do decide to super chat me, I'm most grateful. But please, if you've never been in contact with me before, please email me, ruthtrice@gmail.com, because I end up having to do a bit of like detective work on Facebook to see if I can find people, but not everybody is on Facebook. So it gets to the point where it's a little bit embarrassing because I can't actually email you or send you the video, because it used to be on YouTube that you could direct message people and they took that function away, which is understandable. It's for kind of security purposes. So please email me if you are a person who super chatted me in June. Okay, so I'm using the gorgeous soft succulent because, oh, so pretty. And can you see I'm inking up deliberately in the corner, so I get a bit of a kind of point happening with my leaf there, and I'm not inking the whole leaf, I'm just inking up. I'm missing out, ooh, I don't know, that's about 1/8 of an inch really, because I don't feel like I need it all inked up. And have I got, oh, got a little Diamante stuck to the bottom. I'm just going to clean the bottom of my pad, because I'm realizing that when I put my ink pads then on my paper, I'm transferring ink, which is a bit naughty, isn't it? Anyway, there we go. Hello, Miss Janice. Hello, Stamping Anya. Oh, thank you so much for saying you love my videos. You are most welcome. Are you new to my channel? I'm guessing by your name that you have you are of a European extraction, but I could be wrong, so please let me know roughly where in the world you're from. We love to welcome new fans. Feels weird saying that. Welcome new fans. You had a nice win on the poker machine. Miss Vanessa, where did you have a go on the poker machine? Was that it during your golf session? Wow, dare I ask, what is a good win? Are we talking in the hundreds? Are we talking in the thousands? Ah, you are Dutch living in Ontario, Canada. Wow, welcome, welcome. So how did you find my channel, Anya? I'm always fascinated to find out how people found me. You know, how did they come by my channel? Okay, so I've got a few leaves in there. I've deliberately kind of used that one on the pink ones because I thought it would be nice to perhaps put a slightly different foliage around the others. So now this is very Christmassy looking, or winter looking. So I shouldn't say Christmas, winter looking, because and also it's very kind of geared towards people from colder climes, because we've got pine cones in here and sort of fir type looking things. We've got holly. So for people who have colder, you know, weather and trees that live in those places, of course you're going to be recognizing these. However, I thought that because you've got these kind of quite generic looking leaves, you've got this one, this one, this one, this one potentially. The berries, you know, you get berries in all sorts of places in the world. It doesn't necessarily have to be Christmas or winter. So that's what I'm trying to do, is show you how we don't have to just go with what everybody else is using these ones for. So let's use this nice leaf now. And I'm always a sucker for a new leaf to use. I love foliage and so on. So hot Southern California has these leaves. There we go. So yeah, I like the fact they're kind of pretty generic, these leaves, and they can be whatever you want them to be, really. So let's try and fit in a leaf there, and possibly there. Again, I'm just inking this up to the first leaf area there, and oh no, I don't want to do that because I just stamped that off the other page on the other side. Right, okay, let's ink this up again. Try and fit one in here and in there. Okay, this is looking pretty already, isn't it? Maybe this. Oh, hello, little bug. You're going to have to go. Sorry. Okay, put one in there and then a little bit there. Oh, righty ho. I like it. So now I'm wanting to bring in a slightly different texture. I like this kind of featheriness of this one. Now this one can be stamped inside that one, or you can just use it on its own. Don't necessarily have to use it together. And I'm wondering if I use a little bit of Pear Pizzazz. We need something a bit more greeny. We've got lots of colour on greens on here that are kind of towards the bluish tones. So we've used soft succulent, and I've just used mint macaron. So these ones are soft succulent, these are mint macaron. Right, so let's grab out the piney looking ones. You've just ordered this one. Ah. Cheryl's been talking off and on with the Dutch, Anya. There we go. The Dutch are everywhere. I can imagine Serene saying that. I'm imagining it in your accent, Serene. The Dutch are everywhere. Would you say it like that? I need to practice my Dutch accent. Oh, this is just so nice. It just brings a kind of freshness to it all, doesn't it? Look at that. Ooh, pretty. I know, it's terrible, wasn't it, Serene? I need to talk to you a bit more. I missed you last week on the Zoom. We missed a few people, actually. I know a few of you couldn't make it. Isn't it nice, Linda? Have you got plans for purchasing this one? Right, starting to run out of space, but that's good. I feel like I need something more delicate in here somewhere. I do like this kind of watercolory look, but I feel like we need something more delicate. I mean, I know maybe some dottage will help, but I don't know what, I'm just going to stick some berries in here and there and see how that looks. Because we could do maybe with some other colour. So, yeah, let's just see what happens. So there. Ooh, maybe there. Maybe there. There. Thank you, Jamie. Oh yes, they were lovely photographs, Janice, that you shared. I'm glad the day went well for you. Did all your family get home safely? Right, I think I'd like some pink berries. Oh, I've just realised I use Magenta Madness instead of polished pink. Oh well. C'est la vie. I hope you're not gambling away the Kookaburra lunch money. That's funny. For those of you who don't know, Vanessa has been feeding the kookaburra birds that come and roost on her balcony. And they're becoming quite accustomed to her. And she's been sharing some photographs of them, which have been delighting us. So it's interesting, isn't it? When you do, oh, I've forgotten how to do this one. When you do perhaps berries and things that in colour, oh, I completely bodged that one up, in colours that perhaps you don't normally use. Like I would normally do these in a red, but actually in pink, they're really good fun. So you just have to kind of like twist your stamp until they kind of all match up, and then you can lay it down. Just takes a couple of seconds, and sometimes you don't get it right, but oh well, never mind. They had a fillet steak out of the one that... Is that how much you won, Vanessa? That's amazing if you did. That's a nice lot of stamps, that is. Right. So we've done some berries. I think we need some dotage. Or some little flower. Oh, actually, we've got some I haven't used this one yet. I deliberately got this up because it does have these kind of like watercolory flowers there. Let me just check the size of these. No, don't like it. I know what, we'll just use these tiny flowers and perhaps do some purple ones. I'm just having a look at hand-penned petals to see if we have... it's a different type of flower. Okay. Get the purple back. Oh, I just dropped the stamps on the floor. And the ink. Thankfully, it's quite a new set, so they're all still quite sticky, so nothing came off. That's good. Okay, so let's stamp some of these little purple flowers now. Kind of... Oh, I want to sort of disguise that boo-boo up there. Those are pretty. So this just helps to pull the eye throughout the whole design, because we've got these kind of clumps of purple happening, and we just need to kind of break it up a little bit with these tiny little flowers. So Sheila says, I've missed a berry. Okay, thank you, Sheila. Oh, yes, I have. Eagle Eye Sheila. Oh, no, hold on. Got to get this the right way up. There we go. I did just say dottage very quietly earlier, didn't I? That's because I'm just not sure what to do. I feel like I need a little bit more of like this soft succulent colour. So might just do some dottage in that. Now I'm very pleased to see that in some of the new stamp sets from the mini catalogue, there are quite a few dottagey options, which is lovely. Sorry, I've lost a stamp somewhere. Oh, there it is. Sorry, I've just got to find the stamp one so I don't lose it. Yeah, I had dropped another stamp set on the floor. Right, we have the Gorgeous Leaves Dotage. Shall we use that one? So I know I'm sort of sneak peeking a few stamp sets to you guys. That's because I just want to tease you. Just, you know. Now, also, I know that some of you are demonstrators and some of you already have these stamp sets. So for those of you who don't realise, I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator. So Stampin' Up! Is the company and I demonstrate their products. And so this is my way of helping you decide what you would like to shop for. So you can see the products in action. You can see how the inks work, the paper works, the punches, the stamps, how they work together, how they coordinate. And so you can make a more informed choice when you go shopping. And you can easily shop with me. You just press that link to my Artful Stampin shop, which is in the description of this video, and you can shop away to your heart's content. Now, the only problem being is that you need to be in the UK, France, Germany, Austria, or the Netherlands to shop with me. And if you don't, then you'll need to find somebody close to home. Now, unfortunately, Stampin' Up! Is only available in certain regions. They're available in America, Canada, Australia, New Zealand, and Europe. So you need to find someone in those countries, or yeah. Right. Thank you, Miss Linda. Oh, Glenna has given her approval. Oh, good. Well, this is very kind of springy and happy. It's interesting how I feel like these leaves here have almost taken on a tropical feel because of the colours that we've used them with. I mean, they do not look Christmassy at all, do they? So I'm very, very happy with this. Shall we audition it and see what this would go with? Sorry, how we could potentially cut this one up. So if we were to cut it into 4s, that would work very nicely. Oh, you can blame me, Debbie. Yeah. Where's my mug? Oh, it's in the house. I should have shown you my mug. Ruth made me buy it. Yeah. Not Christmassy for sure. Yes, could hide an octopus quite easily. Okay, and then if you want to sort of see what it looked like in sort of panels, that's rather lovely. I quite like that actually. And then if you wanted to cut it into 6 pieces, that would also work very nicely. Look at that. Super pretty. And then the other option is that you actually cut it so you have a card front sort of size, and then have these tiny little panels, or maybe make some tags or something. Now you see, personally I like that one, that one, that one and that one, but I think that's too much on there, so I would want to cut it that way and have it, oh no, it does it again. Oh wow, never mind. Oh dear. Right, I'm not quite sure what to do now. I don't really want to stay on terribly late, but I'm wondering whether to actually cut this up and mount it so that you can see what it looks like. Now, I haven't got much Pear Pizzazz left at the moment. I do have a little bit of soft succulent. Should we see what it looks like on there? And what have I got in my boxes already cut? Is that Pear Pizzazz? Oh, there we go. Got a bit of Pear Pizzazz already cut up there. Right. I think we'll just do simple, cut these into 4 pieces cards. So I'll clear a little bit of space. I've got a little bit of a mountain of stamps here. So let's cut this. So often these types of cards that I make get used as thank you cards for my customers, my downline. I basically I do what's called team recognition. So if they achieve a certain amount of sales in a month, I send them a card and a voucher. If they do something for the first time that they've never done before, they get a little voucher as well. And yeah, that's the way I kind of want to recognise the hard work that my team do. So they have to be in my direct line to earn vouchers off me, but Esther, who's she's under me, she also does the same for her team as well. And I also like to have just a stash of cards at the ready in case I need to quickly write one to somebody. So they are handy. This type of card is really handy to have at the ready. And as usual, I'm not planning to put a sentiment on it straight away because I may choose nearer the time. Versailles Macaron, the edges and gold flake kit. Not with my fan going. No, not a good idea. But I tell you what I will do, seeing as you've discussed the whole edging, I will edge some of these and show you different ways to edge your card. So there we go. Is that all right? Okay, so let's take this one for example. Let's lay it down on there. So you've got your nice kind of border happening there. Now, what I would like to do is just edge this now in a colour, just to make it look a little bit more, just to draw the eye in a bit. So if we get the gorgeous grape ink pad and the speckles, this is a super duper easy way of creating what's called a vignette. So what I do is get the speckles like this, and I aim for a corner, and then I go stamp, 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 like that. Okay, aim for just below that one that I just did and go stamp, 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 stamp. Okay, corner, stamp, 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 stamp. Do I need to say stamp again? Oh, right, now be careful. I did it there. When you do that quickly, try not to twist. I twisted by accident. Didn't mean to do that. I was getting a bit carried away in the moment. And then if you feel like you need to add more, just add more. All the way around. There we go. Right, so that has very simply and easily put a darker border around the edges of your design so that it's a little bit more encapsulated. And it helps because to me, this design now, I know I did it in lines, but we've kind of lost the aspect of that. This looks fairly random. And I think just by putting that border around it just helps to kind of unify the whole design. Now, obviously this is missing a sentiment, so I'll perhaps put a sentiment here. This is a bit of a boring part of the card, so I'd put maybe a sentiment there. Right, okay, so shall we try that again, but in a slightly different colour? So I did it in the purple there. And let's try doing it in the green, I think, this time. So cleaning off my stamp there. I don't want to live dangerously. No, I don't want to live with gold flakes floating around my studio and up my nose and places that I'm going to find hard to get rid of. So, yes, that's why I'm not going to use the gold flakes right now. They are right near, they're right on my desk. You know, it's not that I don't want to, it's just that I think it would be dangerous. Small d dangerous, not big D dangerous. Right, there we go. That one's nice because you've got a lovely sort of corner there and a corner here. Isn't that cute? Now, for those of you who don't fancy the idea of stamping on a whole great big sheet and cutting it up, this also goes to show options in terms of if you just wanted to stamp that amount of cardstock, that, you know, you can create a design basically coming from one corner and the other corner coming down. So, okay. Let's move on. So let's think of another way we can add a little bit of a focal point. So you can do it using a brush. Let's maybe do that with purple. Oh, it's my purple brush gone. It's disappeared. Oh, that's very odd. I do have a purple brush, but it's disappeared. Okay, that's fine. I'll just use my Stampin' Up one, which is beautiful. It's very soft. So this time I'm just going to do a little bit of ink around the edges. And there's no rule saying that you can't add to your stamped one sheet wonder that you've cut up. You make it your own, you know, if it works better with some additional stamping, because that sometimes does happen where you cut it up and then you might look at it and go, oh, it needs a leaf there, or it needs something extra there, or whatever. That's absolutely fine. The whole point of doing the stamped one sheet wonders is that you save time by stamping a whole sheet rather than having to stamp 4 different things individually. So make it your own. That's quite pretty. Now, the other thing we could do to this is vintage it up a little bit and stamp some very Versailles over the top. What do you think? I know that makes a lot of you very happy. And I'm thinking, what about stamping it in fresh Freesia? Because it's such a pretty colour. Yes, 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 says Linda. Yes. Vintage the hilt out of it. Oh, of course, look. Works every time, doesn't it? Oh, and then look, shall we just do a bit of extra dottage as well? Let's get a bit of that in as well. Happiness. Happiness is a stamped page with vintage words and dottage. Oh, are you all happy now? All happy? Yes, it must be Glenna's birthday, all this dottage coming out. Right, so that's that one. Right, we've got one more left. The pièce de résistance. Merci beaucoup, Linda. I've been practicing my French today, ladies and gentlemen. I've been doing my Duolingo. I was learning, what was I doing today? I can't remember what I was doing. But yes, I love a bit of the old Duolingo. Could someone pick Glenna up off the floor? Okay, I'm going to go in with pink. Pink now. Are you ready? Are you all ready for this? I'm just going to do this on the edge, though. I'm not going to go too far in. I'm just going to show you another way of using this stamp. Like, very much just the edge. You don't have to use all of it. Okay, so that's the other thing about stamps. Just because you have a whole stamp, it doesn't mean you have to use all of it. Just use the pieces and the bits that you need at the time. Okay, so look, that's lovely, isn't it? It's just kind of encircled that. Now I am going to just ink up the bottom there and just do a little bit here, like so. There we go. So this is another way of putting that vignette around the page. Just getting a stamp. So I'm such a tease. Oh, merci beaucoup, Monica. Yes, please do give me, if you've enjoyed this video, please consider giving me what's called a virtual hug and give me a thumbs up in the at the bottom of the video. And if you really love me, no, I'm kidding. I was going to say, do what Vanessa and Monica have done, and you can tip me via YouTube. Thank you, ladies. And or you can send it via PayPal. paypal.me/artfulstampin. Okay, I think I'm still going to have to go in with dottage because I'm feeling like I've got sort of these blobs of purple, but they need a little bit of pulling over. So I'm not going to do it everywhere, just little key spots. There we go. Now I'm going to go back and look at the other ones and think, do I need more on there? Oh, I think I do. But I'm just going to do full strength. Oh, that's better. Yes, don't be afraid to go back and have a look and go, does it need more? Does it need more? Might just do a little bit of over side there. A little bit there. Oh, and a little bit there as well. Right, c'est fini. Oh, merci beaucoup, Joanna Barnes. Right, may as well get these stuck down. Oh, and also I've just realised I've got to do the drawing for the sweet sampler. But I need to go back and check what video I did the draw on. So maybe we'll do that tomorrow at some point. Oops. I did that the wrong way up then. As usual, I have ink on my thumbnail every single time. Just thought I need to get on and make my father's birthday card because I'm going to be seeing him soon, and usually I give him his birthday present a bit earlier in card. Oh, thank you, Linda. Do I go live every Wednesday? I go live every day, every weekday. My darling Deborah G. Yeah, generally. Yeah, so if you do miss me though, or the videos do end up on my YouTube channel, so you can catch me again. Obviously you miss out a bit of the banter and the chats, but I know not everybody can make it when I'm live, so... Right, there we go, guys. Stamped One Shoot Wonder and how you make 4 cards. I mean, you could make more if you wanted to. You just got to cut them up into smaller chunks. But there we go. So let me just check out your comments. Hello, Jana. Yeah, every day. Not always at 5. Sorry. So what time zone are you? Are you? What's that? Yeah. So I'm usually a little bit earlier, to be honest. But I've just last couple of days I've been on a bit later because it's the summer holidays for my kids. So I'm, you know, doing things in the day, and I'm yeah. Your new demo in text is just starting out. Oh, fabulous. So Deborah, way to sort of get notified is to hit that subscribe button and the bell, and also choose that you want to be notified of all my kind of what I do, and make sure that your device is switched on and it's got, you know, you've got your bell switched on, sorry, your notification switched on. And also if you use WhatsApp, if any of you out there use WhatsApp, then please email me, ruthtrice@gmail.com, and send me your mobile phone number. I promise not to give it to anybody else, but I will put you in what's called a broadcast list, and you will get a message from me when I go live with a link. Now, it's probably not advisable just to click on that link straight away. Just once you get the ping, just go onto YouTube, get to my channel, and you'll find that I'm live. Okay? So... right, has anyone got any questions while I gather up the colours that I used? Right, so the colours used tonight were... oh, hold on, I've forgotten one. We used Blushing Bride for the flower there, with Magenta Madness in the centre, and then Melon Mambo as the little tiny dots in the middle. We used Fresh Freesia under there, and then the gorgeous Grape over the top. We used Soft Succulent, Mint Macaron for the leaves, and Pear Pizzazz for the pine leaves. And what else? And then a combination of some of those darker colours for the dotage and the very Versailles script. Now, in terms of the stamp sets, oh yikes, used quite a few. We used the script from Versailles, the dotage from the Gorgeous Leaves. We used the tiny wee flowers from Blossoms in Bloom, the beautiful leaves. Actually, we're fortunate this year, actually, aren't we? We've got quite a few nice leaf stamps at the moment. Use that one, and no, didn't use that one. Use that one, and that one, and that one. Actually, there's a little bit of dottage there that can be used as well, which is quite nice. So super duper little set. And also used hand penned petals. Use that one and that one. And the tiny little centre from Poinsettia Petals, and then use that one from Art Gallery. So sorry, we use lots of stamp sets. Now this doesn't mean you have to go and buy every single one of these. It just means you got to go look at your stamp set, see what you can pull out, see what matches what, see how it all works together, because it's so much fun just to kind of play and create fun floral stamps. Hello, Miss Janine. We've missed you. You got some of these yesterday. Fabulous. And Cindy's not a pink or purple gal, and she likes this. Well, I think that's because it's got lots of green in there, Miss Cindy. It neutralises it a little bit, doesn't it? I think once you start using some sort of foliagey tones and things, it just helps to dampen the exuberance of pink and purple, because of course you're not that exuberant, are you, Cindy? No. I got another super chat. Oh, Mary, thank you, sweetheart. Oh, I'm such a spoilt girl today. And I'm finishing some vino. Look, oh look, with a little bit of I was clearing out my freezer because we bought some food that needs to go in it, and I chopped some lemon slices and put them in the freezer. So I've just put it in my wine. I don't know if it goes, but it just makes it taste nice. Right. Foliage in green. Louise is a happy girl. Yes. I was a good girl today, Louise. Is that all right? You're not missing the orange and the yellow foliage, are you? From yesterday. So if you missed yesterday's video, please do go and have a look at that. We had green sunflowers, yes, but we managed to convince Louise. Even Louise at the end liked it. So there we go, little sneak peek. There we go. Right, lovely to see you all. Thank you, Glenys King. Are you new to my channel? I don't recognise your name. Welcome, welcome. Thank you, Lorraine. Right, my lovelies. I've realised that Wendy and I both call you my lovelies. I think Wendy calls you my lovelies from the outset, doesn't she? She goes, hello, my lovelies. So if you don't follow Wendy Woo, she has a fabulous YouTube channel full of fun things, and she's also developing a workshop. So for those of you who like Wendy's style, she has been working on her workshop today. I won't tell you any more, I'll let her tell you, but I'm very proud of her. So you've watched before but not commented. Well, you're most welcome, Glenys. And there we go. Louise misses the blue foliage. That's funny. That's funny. Right. Lots of love to you all. Thank you so much for your support and love of stamping and coming to watch me. Take care. Good night all. And please remember a thumbs up on the way out. Great to see you. Night night.